Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to ATI's Lunch Break. I'm Sam Arce, also known as Broadway Sam, and I am so excited because I have a special guest today. Well, as you know, we have BEEHIVE is our show, which is running September 5th through the 21st, and I have my special guest, Michaela McGarel. Welcome, Michaela.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
We are going to have a wonderful time.
Yes.
We're going to get to know you. We're going to learn all about you, talk about BEEHIVE. So first off, are you having fun?
Oh my gosh, I'm having a blast here. I mean, this show is just awesome. And to do it with these girls with this level of talent here, it's just extraordinary.
Well, we just had opening night on Friday, and it was just an incredible evening. And I just have to say, I had just gotten off a plane a few hours before Friday night after being in New York, seeing 8 Broadway shows, and I couldn't wait to come back to see the show. And you girls just rocked the house.
Thank you.
Soulful time. And, well, you sing You Don't Own Me.
Yes.
But you ended up owning me. You ended up, all of you, I mean, between you and Abigail, and all the ladies, I mean, Abigail returning, but in diving into you, so you now, you have a Bachelor of Fine Arts. You went to Lipscomb
University.
and that's out in Nashville, right?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay,
yes.
but you're from Indiana. You were born and raised northern Indiana, like that's in the Maryville area.
Yes, yeah.
And you're a Crown Point girl?
Crown Point girl through and through.
So you're from Indiana.
Yeah.
You're bringing all that, those Hoosier roots back.
Yes.
But this was your ATI debut, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So what was that like?
I mean, I have been looking at this company for a little bit, and I've been fortunate enough to be in talks with ATI a few times, and it just never really panned out. It wasn't right, and this one ended up being right, and I'm really glad to be here. And for this role, I feel like it's just really speaking to me, and it feels really good to do it. Yeah.
Well, you know, I kind of looked at it. It was like you were the new 6 for us. It was like the girls are 6. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's like 6 on Broadway, which is the 6 Wives of Henry VIII.
Yes.
Meet the Spice Girls. Well, in this case, we had BEEHIVE, which were the 6 queens of soul and rock of 60s music.
Yes.
And so what drew you to the role? I mean, when you auditioned, I mean, you're what, 24?
25.
25,
Yes.
Okay. You don't look a day over. All right.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's great. I mean, it's the genes, right?
Yeah.
So what drew you to the role? I mean, did you, I when I was kind of doing the deep dive, I looked at your past. I mean, you're a mezzo-soprano. You can sing
Thank you.
like there's no tomorrow. And I saw that you were in New York.
Yeah.
And you did this club. Tell us a little bit about that. You were at...
I was fortunate enough to do a cabaret at Green Room 42.
right,
And
which is an incredible place to do that.
It was an awesome venue, and the people involved were just so great. It felt like very professional, and it felt very big, and it was wonderful.
It is big, by the way.
Yes.
I don't want to downplay this.
Yes.
Some of the, I'm involved with a lot of Broadway actors and singers. This is a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I know my family and friends were able to watch it on live stream too, and I had some friends come there and see me. I was fortunate enough to do the Gotta Sing series with Kenneth Gartman.
Right.
And yeah, he was wonderful, and all of the level of talent was really good. We did 2 songs each, and yeah, it was awesome.
So you weren't even born, thought of. I mean, this is your parents' time,
Yeah.
I'm 63, and I mean, I grew up hearing this when I was young.
Yeah.
Some of these songs. So were you inspired by this? How did you feel about this music?
I know some of this music because as an actor, I think our job is to be informed, especially when it comes to different genres of music.
Sure.
And so this audition season, I did get called back for this show quite a few times. And I was like, what is this show? So I did my research, and I found out like what it's about and how it's a tribute show to these like iconic female artists of the 60s. And I talked to people, and I was like, man, I'm getting really a lot of callbacks for this show called BEEHIVE, and it was always for this Patty. It was always for the same role. And everyone I talked to was like, oh, you haven't done that already? So apparently I was missing something, but yeah, I'm really glad I got in here to do this, and it just feels right. I don't know. I really connect with the doo-wop sound. I love the fact that like I get to sing these feminist anthems, and they still apply today. Like You Don't Own Me was such a feminist anthem, and it was one of the first ones
Yes.
that we came across.
Yes.
It's not the only one, but it's
No.
one of the ones that has stood through time.
Yes.
And so it's been even reused like in the Me Too marches. Like it
Yeah.
was blaring through in 2018. And so it's really just a tribute to how these women led the way, and they're still leading, you know?
I'm so glad you said that, because it does have so much meaning when you think about it. Along the way, theater is to encourage, inspire, and
Yeah.
for the young women coming up today, you know, all this was built on the backs of the women, their moms, their aunts, their grandmothers,
Yes.
and in some cases, for the younger ones, their great grandmothers,
Yes.
and the women of the '60s. You know, BEEHIVE, when they talk about it, they're talking about their hair.
Yeah.
My aunt, my mother back in the day, you know, when I call it the dippity doo.
Yes,
You
the
know,
curlers.
the curlers,
Yes.
the rollers, the set your hair type of thing. And you know, when I was while I was in New York, watching you go through Tech Week and costumes and the wigs and
Yeah.
you know, when you ladies came out after the show and you were still in costume in your wigs, and then of course then you all came to our after party, you know, still beautiful as ever as yourselves. You don't realize that, you know, the work these ladies did to put their hair,
Look.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, getting ready for this show is not an easy feat. Like,
Yeah.
you got to spend time on yourself. But I do think that, for me personally, like, I love getting ready.
Sure.
It's a
It's a lot
part
of
of
fun.
girlhood that I really love, and I've always loved spending time on myself and taking that time and getting ready. And it helps me to, like, get into a mindset of a 60s woman and
Sure.
what they were doing to get ready. And again, it's just no easy feat. Like, these women were beautiful and striking, but for good reason. Like, they did the work.
And I love the transition in the show where they transitioned as times go on.
Yeah.
So with to Janis Joplin,
Yes.
and the other where they got into the rock era, and you know where it was, you know, rip the bras off, and you
Yes.
know the Woodstock era, and all the other, and
The natural
the
look.
natural look, right,
Yes.
right. And you know, we've gone through so many different things, and you know, the genres that we go through today. I was interesting enough last night. I was watching on TV. It's this new show called K-Popped.
Okay.
And what it is it was Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
Doing a song with a K-pop group in Korea.
Wow.
And they were taking her song, Lady Marmalade.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
this K-pop group and mixing the genres. You know, I think young people today with technology and things that we're able to do, but you know, this music is so iconic, and
Yes.
you did just bring so much beauty and honor, and your voices, all six of you,
Yeah.
like I said, hour 6
Yes.
here was just incredible.
Well, thank you.
So now let me ask you this: so this is this your first time in Carmel?
Yes, it is.
So
It
what do you
is.
think of our city?
I love it. I mean, it's so, like, nice, and everything is just so, like, green and beautiful.
Yes.
The streets are beautiful. There's shops. There's restaurants. I mean,
Have you been driving on the roundabouts? Or?
I have been driving on the roundabouts. Luckily, this is not my first time driving through a roundabout. Some of the girls were struggling through them a little bit. But, yeah, I love the roundabouts. I love this city. There's
So I
not
noticed
a boring
it
moment.
from some of the social media, you ladies took a little time this weekend. You kind of did a little walkabout on the trail and downtown,
Yes,
midtown.
yeah. Some of the girls did. I haven't
Oh.
been fortunate enough to go over there, but I know that there's some pretty, like, nature walks and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
So are you excited? So is your family coming to see you this
Yeah, they're
weekend?
coming this weekend.
So you must be excited.
I am very excited.
And I even heard you're going to go to the Cake Bake Shop.
Yes.
I was there on Saturday celebrating my daughter's 35th birthday. It's a great place. I think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Tip, I had the millionaire cake. But there's
Millionaire cake.
Millionaire cake. But there's so many great cakes, and you're going to love it. And the food is incredible. So you're getting to... Now, who are you staying with? What
I'm
family?
staying with Linda and Don Goki Cats.
So first off, I want to give a shout out
Yes.
to Don and Linda Goki Goki Cats. First off, we want to thank all the people that house our actors and actresses, but in this case, it's all actresses here, because without the support of the people, it takes a village to make this work. At ATI, we are a non-for-profit. We are an equity professional company, but we rely on our patrons, on our supporters, and like the Gokis, Jill Zaniker, and the McVickers, we have so many families that come together and house these beautiful people. So what is it? It must be fun to being over there.
Oh, it's incredible.
They have a beautiful house too.
Their house is gorgeous, and there's this beautiful patio. We are very comfortable, and we're very lucky that we're able to stay with them.
Have you gotten to eat out at any places here?
Where did I go? Abigail and I actually went to BEEHIVE.
Yep.
She loves it.
Okay, so you got your Korean on,
Yes.
a little bit
Yes.
of Korean. It's a great place.
And Chicken Salad Chick.
Oh, I didn't know that. What's that?
It's a chain. They only serve chicken salad, but I love it so much. It's one of my favorite places to go.
Okay, all right. So that's
It's
a new one on me.
delicious.
So BEEHIVE here's in Carmel, and that's a chain.
Yes.
But you just make a bowl. It's very healthy.
Yes. Yeah, it was very good. We got it before the show one time, and we just talked and ate. Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't know any of the other girls,
No.
but now you have new friends,
friends.
new sisters in
Yeah.
theater, and that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, you went for your BFA. What
Yes.
inspired you to get into acting?
You know, it's such a strange... I always knew that I was inclined to music.
Mm-hmm.
I always loved to sing. That's primarily what I was really always into. And I actually did competitive dance growing up.
You're the dance captain on this show.
I sure am. I'm very lucky that they trusted me with that. I'm very
And let me
honored.
tell you, the dancing in this show, you've done a great job.
Thank
so
you.
now, you weren't the choreographer?
No, it
right?
was Carol Worsell. Yes.
So Carol, our director,
Yes.
is also the choreographer. But tell us what the dance captain does.
Yeah, typically, I haven't had to do much with this group because they're amazing, but typically, if there's something wrong or something a little odd during a performance, I'll be like, hey, what was this? Or like, did you,
Right.
what happened? And if it's like, oh man, I just forgot and I totally messed
Sure.
up, it's like, okay, yeah. But if there's something that we need to run or we need to look at, like, that's probably my responsibility to
Sure.
just keep everything in check and keep the integrity of what we have been given, the material, yes.
So as a young person, how old were you when you first got involved? Did you start in dance?
Yeah, I started in dance. I only did theater in high school, and so I started when I was 15 or 16 years old.
So you did the school shows,
Yes, yeah.
as many of us did.
Yeah. I actually only got into theater because my favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast.
Ah.
And they were doing it at my high school, and I was like, well, I'll kick myself if I don't do it. And then I was gutted when I didn't get Belle.
So you wanted to be a Disney princess.
Yes, yeah, I did. And then, so I was like ensemble number 4. I was like silly girl number 3, napkin number 1, and like wolf number 2. And then I was like, well, wait, I really like this. And I ended up choreographing for that production. And then I got in voice lessons that year, and I came back and I auditioned again for Shrek the Musical. And then I got Fiona. And so I was like, no, I think I could do this.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Parents were very supportive.
Very supportive. I'm very lucky.
Were your parents ever involved in theater, or?
My mom was. My
Oh.
mom was. She did theater growing up.
Ah, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
So was she the theater mom? Was she there taking you all the time and making
Kind
sure
of,
you
yeah.
had-
I mean, I always got carted around to all my stuff. I was very lucky as a child. Like, I never wanted for anything. I played volleyball. I was no good at it. I did competitive dance, and so I was carted around the whole state, like going to different competitions and everything with my team. And then I did cheerleading in high school too, and I was the cheer captain.
Wow.
So I've been
Well-rounded.
able. Yeah.
Well-rounded.
Yeah.
Couple of things. So, what would be your dream role if you could play any role? What would you like to do? Anything in particular?
I think probably Reno Sweeney. and
Wow.
anything goes.
And anything goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to do it. I love those big song and tap and dance
Okay.
things where
That's a
it's-
possibility. That's done in regional theaters. And
I've gotten
come
called
to you.
back for it
Yeah.
before too, and it's just again, it's never panned out, but I think one day it will.
Okay.
Yeah.
And favorite shows? Do you go to Broadway? Do you go to shows that come on tour? What's some of your favorites that you've seen over the years?
Oh yeah, I mean I saw Death Becomes Her, and that was
A lot of friends in it.
that was awesome. I mean, it's just like a kitschy little like musical, but the writing's actually really good.
It is.
It's very nostalgic of the movie, and I loved that one. I'm trying to think of what else I saw that I loved, because I know that I saw something else. Death Becomes Her. I saw Hell's Kitchen. That was great.
Yep.
I love
Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Yes, I love.
She's actually in the next few weeks. She's going to actually perform after the performance. I think September 27th, 28th.
Really.
Yes.
Really.
Yes. It's a really cool opportunity for somebody.
Yes. Yeah.
Just to see her.
And my favorite one that I saw recently was Maybe Happy Ending.
Loved it. Yeah.
It was just darling.
Yes, with Darren Criss.
Yes.
Yes, and Helen.
And Helen Shen. Yes.
And Helen Shen, yes. Met them both. They wrote with sweethearts, yes.
Yes.
In fact, Darren's out right now, and Andrew Bart Feldman is in.
Yes, he is, and he's Helen's boyfriend too.
That's
How
correct.
cool is that?
It's very, very cool.
I mean, how
yeah.
you never
Yeah, there
get
was
to
a
do
little
that, right?
controversy on that,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be fine because Darren's coming back. But it's
Yeah.
a great show. Very, very
Well, he's
interesting.
very talented
He's-
too.
Well, Andrew was. He came into
Little Shop.
Little Shop, but originally his Broadway debut was Dear Evan Hansen. He came in right after Ben Platt.
Yes, he did.
And he was incredible.
Yeah.
He was an incredible actor. So, yeah, Broadway's my thing. So, yeah. So, for you, next after this is you're going to do a show.
Yes.
Holiday Inn?
Holiday Inn.
See?
Holiday Inn. It's another, like, I'm taking off some dream roles here,
Yeah.
and I'm very fortunate to do that. I will be going to Great Plains
Yes.
Theater in Kansas, Abilene, Kansas.
And that'll be for the winter. That's where you're going to be. How
Yeah.
long is that going to be for?
It's only, I believe, 11 performances, and so it's a pretty expedited schedule, but it fit super nice. And I've had a few friends work there too, and they all ranted and raved about how nice it is. So I'm very excited. I'll be playing Linda Mason.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I am so happy that you were able to come on with us. And let me do a little bit about the show. So first
Yeah.
off, to all our viewers, BEEHIVE. Again, if you have not had an opportunity to see one of our shows at Actors Theater of Indiana, ATI, you're missing out because we are Broadway in your backyard.
Yes.
You get to see phenomenal actors and actresses, in this case, the six queens of the 60s musical. And for now, this show is running, as I said, we opened on September 5th. We're going September 21st. And we are having a Wednesday performance. We're just starting. So you're on tonight.
Yes.
Will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we have Sunday matinees.
Yeah.
And that's through this weekend. And then we did pick up again the following week, and we end on the 21st. So that is your opportunity to see. It's the first show of the season. The next show we're doing is Young Frankenstein, and that's going to be October 24th through November 9th. That's a Mel Brooks musical. It was on Broadway, the West End. It's going to be an incredible show and cast. We're going to be doing that in conjunction with Halloween. We have so many fun things planned around that. We're also doing a musical that will kick off in the beginning of the year. And our first show will be January 30th through February 15th. And that is Lucky Stiff. It's a musical book and lyrics by Lynn Ahrens. In fact, Lucky Stiff. So if you've ever seen, do you know anything about Lucky Stiff? So,
I do.
Yeah. So it's a musical, and if you've ever seen the movie Weekend at Bernie's, it's kind of has that genre. So it's a musical where this kind of mobbed up guy who ran a casino is murdered by his girlfriend, ex-lover, whatever.
Yeah.
And in order for his nephew to inherit the money, He has to take him on one last journey. He's dead, though, but no one knows it. The Stiff.
Yeah.
And to Monte Carlo. And we're bringing back our heartthrob actor that you've seen, that we all know and love. He was just in Titanic. That's Jacob Butler as the nephew. And then we have the Stiff. I'll let you on a little secret. The Stiff is me. I'm actually coming out of retirement. So we're going to have lots of fun with that. And our last but not least show, our big show, is going to be Sunset Boulevard. That's going to be April 24th through May 10th. And that's Andrew Lloyd Webber. In fact, that just was on Broadway, just won the Tony for Best Musical Revival. It's an incredible show. Great music. You're going to absolutely love it. When it was on Broadway, it was with Patti LuPone. Actually, Glenn Close did it on Broadway. Then there was Elaine Page, Betty Buckley. Even the great Patti LuPone did it.
Yes.
It was in the West End.
Yeah.
We're going to do that version of it, and you're just going to absolutely love it. So it's a great opportunity. So how do you get tickets? Well, very easy. You can go to atistage.org, or you can call the number 317-843-3800. For those of you that are season ticket holders, if you haven't gotten your season tickets, you still can, or if you've gone to a show and you want to upgrade, you can do that. So I just want to encourage you to get out, see a show. You're in Carmel. You have plenty of opportunities. If you live outside of Carmel, come see a show in Carmel. We're giving you Broadway in your backyard. Have dinner at one of the many restaurants. Support live theater so you can support beautiful people like Michaela and all the wonderful actors we bring here at ATI. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting Actors Theater of Indiana. We could not do it without you. That is our board members, our patrons, all the sponsors, the ones that, as I said, that house our actors, the people that are grants, the city of Carmel, our mayor. We just want to thank you because, again, without theater, I mean, what would life be like?
It would be boring.
It would be boring. For me, theater is just so wonderful. It's my 2-hour vacation.
Yeah.
I was in New York, like I said. I saw 8 shows, and I came back, and they said, "Aren't you tired?" No, I made it back because I had to see BEEHIVE.
Yeah.
So, any parting words? Anything you'd like to share?
Man, you guys don't want to miss this. It's awesome. And it's a blast to be up there with those girls. So.
Well, we so appreciate you being here. And I'm so glad that your parents are going to come down. Do you have any other family members that are coming?
I have my aunt, my uncle, a few cousins.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have 2 brothers, but they're unfortunately not able to make it. They live in California, so it's a bit of a trek. But,
I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're going to be supportive, and you're sending them little reels of bits and pieces. I hope somebody snuck a little video of you singing "You Don't Own Me."
Yeah.
If not, we'll try and get something for them.
Perfect.
Because see their little, are they big brothers or?
Big brothers.
Yes, I mean, see their little sister. Were they always supportive of you?
Always.
Oh my gosh, how could they not?
Yeah.
Well, you have been a pleasure to be with, and thank you so much for joining us. We just really appreciate and enjoy your time here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, welcome. Like I said, enjoy your time. Get on the Monon, walk a little bit, go to Midtown, and enjoy your time here.
Yeah.
And thanks again. And we hope that you're in another ATI show. You are just so uber talented. And I hope one day to be working with you on Broadway.
Thank you. I hope so too.
Well, thank you. And that's another edition, a wrap on ATI's Lunch Break. I'm Broadway Sam. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you.
Have a great day. God bless. See you next week.